Irwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and I've got a really quick treat for you today. This goes along with our coffee break suite. The coffee stamp set and framelits are hugely popular, and I myself am not a coffee drinker. I do not like coffee at all, but I love this set and I love giving coffee gifts, so I have just been having a wonderful time playing with it. In my local grocery store, I found these coffee latte coffee squares. They're chocolate, and they kind of remind me of a Ghirardelli square. So of course I had to buy some, and I brought them home and made just a super simple slider holder for it that I think would make a great treat for the office. So first, let me tell you about these squares. I found them at my local grocery store, which is called H-E-B here in Texas, and in the South, H-E-B is our big grocery store. Now I know that this is not across the country, and so you might not be able to find these. And I did look online, and they are not selling these online yet. But I think that this can be easily adapted to something like a Ghirardelli square, or you might be able to find something similar in your area. So anyway, this is what the package looks like, and there were about 14 in the package, and they looked like this. So I based my colors off of the packaging. That's why I went with a pumpkin pie. All right, so really, really simple. Let's do the stamping first. I am going to use Early Espresso ink on Early Espresso cardstock. This is the coffee break stamp set. Now, all the measurements and product information will be on my blog. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hop over to my blog. I'll have pictures and measurements and links and everything that you need over there. This is pumpkin pie. I'm going to stamp that on Whisper White. And then we're going to bring the Big Shot over, and we're going to cut everything we need at one time, which is wonderful to do. One swoop of the Big Shot. The magnetic platform is going to hold everything in place for me. This little oval that goes around the Thanks a Latte comes with these framelits. And here's the lid. Now, let's get him lined up perfectly. Well, if I don't bump it, there we go. Is that guy there? Is he right? All right. Let's see if I can get it through here. Oh, it slipped. Sometimes on our magnetic platforms, the little magnets don't like to stay in place. See how it's jumping around? So the best thing to do is just keep moving it until you find a place that the magnet is happy. Don't try to force that magnet because it will not stay. Find a place on the platform where the magnet is happy, and then it will stay. All right, so there we have the cup and the cute little label and the lid. I kept it very simple. There are lots of pieces that you could put on this, but I knew that I was going to be making a lot of them, so I kept it very simple. And I'm actually going to use two of our mini dimensionals because that's what I have sitting here. You could use one regular dimensional and put that right there. And I'm going to use, originally I used some liquid adhesive, but because that's not what I have sitting here at the moment, I'm going to try to put some fast fuse here just on the lip of this. Let's see if I got it, and not on the table. And you want this to overlap like that. There we go. Now we're going to add a bow. This is the copper trim, and this stuff is really interesting. It's kind of, you can spread it apart and do all kinds of interesting things with it. It's not your normal ribbon, so you have to kind of go slow and be patient with it when you make a bow. It's not, I don't know what the word is. It's not very strong. It's pliable, which I like. It's kind of bouncy. Maybe that's the word. It's kind of bouncy. It's fun to play with. All right, so let's put our cute little copper bow there, just like that. Ah, and my lid is coming apart. All right, now it looks like I need to trim this guy up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's make the holder. This is a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock, and it is 2 inches across by 6 1/4, and I scored it at 3 3 1/4. It's just a 1/4 inch wide, and it's just wide enough to hold this. So if you find a candy that's different than this, just make sure that it is this. You're going to see how wide and how tall it is, and then that's how much you want to make sure your first segment is. And then you're going to see how thick it is. That'll be your second segment. And then your third segment is the same as the back segment. It's very easy to make these. So if you can't find these in your area, it will be easily adaptable. All right, so this is the Coffee Break DSP. I may be using the wrong name. The whole suite is called Coffee Break. I'll have it listed on my blog. It's 1 1/2 by 6. And I'm going to take a little bit. I want it to just stay in place. I don't want it to slide up when I take that candy. So I took a little bit and put it right there so it'll just stick to the front. And now with the candy in there, so I know where it needs to be, I'm going to fold. And it looks like I should have started over a little bit further. I'm going to fold that down. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's going to be covered up anyway. So we're going to trim that. And fold and fold. I didn't do any fancy score lines with that. I think it's faster to just wrap it around and adhere it in place. And now see how that will slide out and that will hold it in. All right, so let's get our dimensionals and add on our coffee cup, and that's it. Oh, I'm using our baby dimensionals. They're so cute. They are super strong too, just like their counterparts. And I need to use some better adhesive. You guys use better adhesive on your coffee cup than I'm using. All right, there we have it. Some little coffee candy treats. I think these would be great for the office. Lay these around in your office on everybody's desk in the morning. Wouldn't that be a nice Friday morning treat? I think it would. All right, thanks for stopping by. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great day. Bye.